Milli the mompreneur, your girl with the PhD. That's parenting, hustling, and divinity. Welcome back to my channel where we build dreams, raise kids, and conquer our purpose. In this video will be, sorry the sun got me. In this video we'll be discussing how I'm rebuilding life from scratch through faith, focus, and hustle. Now you may see me looking back and forth to my book, and that's just to keep me on track with what I'm speaking about. But let's get right into it. Now, have you ever found yourself just saying, like, this is my comeback season, and really knowing and owning that? Well, guess what? This season right here, as we get ready to enter into our second quarter, my first quarter been real good. It's been real good. Clock it, all thanks to God. But the second quarter, he's pushing me to give it my all and to put my focus cap on, my thinking cap on, and to give it my all. So that's just what I'm planning to do. Now, today, one of my main talking points is how to stay motivated even when you feel discouraged. Now, there's been plenty of times, and there's often times where I'm not as motivated as I may seem, but I keep going. And it's a little discouraging when things don't look like what I want them to look like or what I may feel like they should look like. But I keep going because I know that there's a better outcome, even better than what my version of my outcome should be. So I have several key points for you guys, and the first one, in which you guys hear me say this in a lot of my videos, is I always remind myself of my why every day, because my dreams aren't just, for me. They're generational. They're for the legacy that I am building. And of course, many of you know, my first addition to my legacy is my son Legend, and having him back home right now, in which I can't wait till he gets up here, but having him back home and not physically with me is a big motivation to keep going, so that me and him won't have to be apart again, so I won't have to keep having these start over moments. It's okay to start over, but that doesn't mean that every moment that you start over have to be completely from scratch. And I feel like God is setting me up in a position to where even when I do have that next start over moment, it's going to be a greater start over moment, not a start over from scratch moment. This version of me won't have to revisit again if I do it correctly this time, and that's why I'm being sure to stay focused in this season. Another way that you can do this is by keeping a photo. As you guys see, I love my journals, and also praying. Prayer could also be your daily reminder of why you are doing this and why you have to keep going and not give up on yourself. Okay, secondly, I give myself grace. Then I get back up and I get back to it. Today I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, hitting my 9 to 5 clock, okay? I hit the clock at 4 o'clock this morning. I got off about 3:30, came home, and at first I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the pool while it's hot, the sun is out. I need to just go ahead and do it. Don't get too comfortable, and then you ain't gonna do it no more. But I had to think about it. If I don't give myself grace, if I don't allow myself to relax and rest when my body is telling me I need to rest, how can I show up for you guys fully 100%? I learned that discipline, it carries me a lot in these days, way more than motivation does. And I've been telling myself, that I wanted to build my consistency with my videos, and some days it's easy, some days it's not as easy, and that's where you have to allow discipline to top motivation, because you're not going to always have motivation. You're not going to always have that internal motivation to get up and do it. So give yourself grace, but remember to stay disciplined into the things that you really want. I really hope that you guys can hear me. I can't, you know, say, oh, be quiet. But I hope that you guys can hear me. I guess I'll see once I start to edit. And that's another thing. Have grace, because being a content creator, a vlogger, these things actually take time. It takes patience. And I know editing is not always everybody's best forte. But if you give yourself a little grace and you try just a little bit more each time you do it, you'll see that your vision start to come to fruition. And continuously being consistent and building yourself up, you'll then be to a point where you're not the one that gotta edit your videos. You'll have your team that edits your videos for you. But it takes time. And slow and steady always wins the race. And as they say, God will bring you from the back to the front. Okay? Third thing that I have for you guys is I feed my mind and my spirit daily. How do I feed my mind and my spirit daily? Well, first I make sure to give myself words of affirmations. I speak positivity into myself. I let myself know that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. He put it down in my soul. He put this dream and this vision down in my soul for me. And it's me that has to conquer and actually execute the plan. He already gave me the plan. He gave me the juice. Okay? He gave you the juice. It's for you to execute it. I love listening to podcasts. I love my gospel music. As I said, affirmations in my daily journaling. These are your fuel. Let them be your fuel when you don't feel like it. Motivation doesn't always show up when you want to, but you have to show up for you daily. And as long as you show up for you, it doesn't matter what no one else does or says, because you know that you did it. You know that you put your all into it. The fourth thing on my list is I surround myself with purpose and not pressure. A lot of times we find ourselves telling our loved ones or our peers and even our social media community the things that we're going to do, and of course they're going to then watch you and uphold you to those things. But you have to surround yourself with your own purpose, in knowing that this takes time. Someday, we're not robots. Some days you're not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be a perfect day, but as long as you have purpose in your plan and you have grace in it as well, you have to allow that pressure to fall off. Anything that causes pressure, it busts pipes. Pressure busts pipes, baby. Pressure busts pipes, baby. Remove it. Remove anything that is causing you too much pressure. I don't know about y'all, but after I don't wear my actual glasses for a while, I get a little pressure. The pressure here in my temples. And I have to go put them glasses on to relieve that pressure. And I have to do and maybe even drink me some water to relieve that pressure. Whatever you have to do to relieve pressure from your life, do it, remove it, and don't feel bad for it. This is your life. Show up for you. The community plus the alignment, it's going to automatically give you that motivation. As long as you surround yourself with a purpose-filled community and it aligns correctly in the vision that you have and the vision that God has given you, it's going to automatically give you that motion, that motivation and that motion. Clock it. It's going to give you the motion and the ability to keep going. Okay, now last thing. Visualizing my future, even when it feels far away, like I said in my first point. Things don't always look the way that I want it to look. But the life that I'm building, it already exists. And in my spirit, I know that it's there. I'm just moving and keeping my motion in as I'm moving into that life that I know God has ordained for me. And I want to add this. Learn to protect your energy. As I was saying about removing pressure, you have to learn to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you, and that is a hard truth. It is a very, very hard truth. Protect your energy at all costs. If it does not align with what God has in store for you, you have to remove it, because it's going to just create more pressure and make it harder for you. Now, y'all, I hope that I was able to give you some key points that actually resonated with you. I'm about to go dip in this pool before the sun go down. It's hot here in Texas. I don't know about you, baby, but I ain't been in the pool in a long time. In the summer, it's calling me. I hope y'all have a great and beautiful Sunday. I hope that everyone is continuously blessed this week. I pray for your families, your loved ones. I pray for you guys as you come and go. And I'll see you guys next time. Later. If you want to keep following my journey, all my links will be down in my description. And please, let me not forget. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for next video.